Okay, so we all know by now about this whole Kanye West thing. He's $53 million in personal debts, quote unquote, and he's asking Mark Zuckerberg for $1 billion invested in Kanye West ideas, invested in the dope shit that he wants to bring to the world. Now, I'm going to be analyzing this very briefly, and it's going to be one that is done where we look at Kanye West, who is a popular rapper, a person who's in, the society of artists, who is making literally millions of dollars each and every year. He's gone from rap into fashion and things of this variety. He tricks people to basically buy expensive clothing that was probably manufactured for $250 in a fucking sweatshop. Versus a guy such as, either a struggling artist, maybe a YouTuber even, and we're just going to go with it that way. But in order for me to really do that, we need to understand something. Kanye West has a reach right now that is in the millions of individuals. His new album was, of course, one that he had a bit of success with, but now he wants to sue the Pirate Bay because he only put it on one format, and people decided, I don't like that format, I don't want that format, so I'm going to find a way to listen to this music. They did. They threw it on the Pirate Bay. It got downloaded by 500,000 people, which seems a little bit low, Kanye. If you're the greatest living artist of all time, shouldn't this be something that everybody, their mother, their grandmother, their dog, their freaking pets, and even plastic or cardboard signs would want to own? Come on! 500,000 people. To give you a nice little example of 500,000 people, that is 1/60th of the crowd worldwide that have purchased or downloaded legally for money, or should I say with money, Adele's 21. Was it 23? Whatever. 1/60th. 1/60th. 30 million copies worldwide. You're about 1/60th of the way short of having any sort of relevance. Now let's take a look at the opposite side. Let's take a look at somebody who's a struggling artist who's happy to, maybe sell 2,000 copies of their record. Someone who's still touring around, even though they're going in the red. Someone who does this while buying only the essential things that they need along the way, and, well, maybe some drugs, but they're also buying food, they're buying water, buying gas for the vehicles, they're trying to pay their roadies, and they're trying to be respectful. Do they own extravagant mansions? No. Do they own extravagant fur coats? No. Extravagant cars? No. Do they own anything of extravagance whatsoever, aside from the equipment that they use in order to make their music? No. And then there's other struggling people. People who maybe sit in front of a camera and try to reflect on this. People who perhaps sit in front of a camera in order to help people that are in need. Folks that are working minimum wage. Why should we give you, why should Mark Zuckerberg or anybody give you any sort of money whenever you are giving nothing back to anybody else? Giving us stuff that we need to buy is giving us nothing. Nothing. Your culture, quote unquote, gives us nothing. Zero. And then there's two other things that need to be stated. First of all, a tweet that happened long after this stated, I am rich. I can buy my family homes and furs, but I need money that way I can transform the world and make it into a better place. I need access to more. Do what anybody else has to do and make more. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put it to you right now as clear as day. Kanye West getting $1 billion, deserving $1 billion, is like me saying that I deserve $1,000 or $5,000. I have a Patreon page that right now has maybe $45, and I'm thrilled that some of you want to support what we do here at Cover Killer Nation. And if anybody sees this video and wants to do that as well, I will put the link in the description below. But I'm not saying, please, please, God, I need this, God, I need this. To be perfectly honest, maybe I should, because I'm in a financial situation, and I'm in a situation within my life where that would probably help a little bit. But I have something that you don't, Kanye. I have humility. I have a sense of pride. And finally, there is a GoFundMe page for this garbage that has already more than $7,000. And somebody actually wants to take the money from it and send it to Kanye's people. Give it to Kanye. There's a reason why some of us in America and a lot of the world's population look at Americans with such disdain. There is a reason why so many people, domestically and foreign, look at this country like we are the biggest idiots on earth. Say that this country is filled with some of the biggest idiots on earth, and that's because it is. That's because it is. You are going to give money to somebody who says he's $53 million in personal debt, then says that he's rich and can buy his family things. When these things don't freaking add up, now do they? Give your money to somebody who's going to actually do something with it, not somebody who is just, this is megalomania. Somebody who thinks his brain is on a wavelength that is above Jesus status. Maybe that's why he calls himself Yeezy. He's got no respect for your God. He's got no respect for any God because he thinks he is God. He thinks he's the God of music, the God of entertainment. Kanye, the only thing that you are is the God of worshiping Kim Kardashian's rich ass. You're not in debt. You'll never be in debt. And if you are in debt, if you're in debt, because while married to the Kardashian family, you're married into the Kardashian, and if you're still in debt, then you are the worst handler of money imaginable. I will give you nothing. I hope nobody gives you anything. And quite frankly, if you do, you're an idiot that's not supporting art. You're not supporting anything. You're supporting stupidity. You're supporting the delineation and the destruction of American hope. Use the money for something good. Donate it to a charity. Building a school in Africa is damn more important than giving Kanye West $20 so he can make you buy a t-shirt from him for $300. That ain't inflation. That's stupidity. Jesus.